Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Saturday, June 20th, 2015, around 7:35 in the evening in Billerica, Massachusetts. It's cloudy out. It's about 65 degrees. It looks like it's going to rain, and tomorrow's going to be a washout on Father's Day and the first day of summer. And no 90-degree weather in sight. Maybe we'll have to wait till July in this area for 90-degree, hazy, hot, and humid. But it's coming sooner or later. Some news to report. Nationals pitcher Max Sherwood has thrown a no-hitter. He's the second pitcher this year in Major League Baseball to throw a no-hitter. He was one batter away from pitching a perfect game, but Max hit the batter, and that nullified the perfect game, but the no-hitter remained intact, and he got a no-hitter. So congratulations to him. And today's robotics thing up at Billerica Memorial High School was canceled, rescheduled for the fall. Don't know why it was canceled for. Probably because of it's almost near summer and stuff. So it'll be rescheduled in the fall and stuff. And looking at Billerica's Public Library's website, and they have old Billerica Memorial High School yearbooks. It's pretty interesting on the computer. That's about it on the news. My third and final video blog subject of the night is my personality profile. It's a continuation of Los Angeles' greatest sports athletes of all time. I have reached Dave Taylor, right winger, who played in his entire career with the Los Angeles Kings. He's one of the most famous Kings players of all time. Dave was born and he grew up in Ontario, Canada. When he was a kid, he suffered from a stuttering problem, which, it took years and years for him to overcome it and stuff, but he eventually overcame it. He played hockey as a youngster. He played junior hockey and stuff, and then he went to Clarkson University. He played 3 seasons there for college hockey, NCAA. He holds the record for most goals, 98, most assists, 153, and most points, 251. And he had an awesome junior year there, 1976-77, when he scored 41 goals, 67 assists for 108 points. He was drafted by the Los Angeles Kings in the 15th round of the 1975 NHL entry draft, and he was also drafted by the Houston LA Eras of the World Hockey Association in 1975. But Dave picked the NHL, and he spent his entire 18-year career with the Los Angeles Kings, being one of the greatest players in the team's history. He played on the famous Triple Crown line. He was the right winger, and on the left wing was Charlie Simmer, and who center in it was Marcel Dion, and they were one of the most famous lines in the NHL in the late 70s and early 80s. They put up a lot of offense and firepower. They were the top line for the Kings during that time period, and they had a lot of firepower and stuff, but they never made it to a Stanley Cup Finals. Dave played in 4 All-Star games. One time he was named to the NHL second team, postseason team. 12 times in his National Hockey League career, Dave scored 20 or more goals. 4 times he notched 50 or more assists in a season. 2 times he reached a 100-point plateau in a season. 1 time he won the King Clancy Award for community service for the NHL, and 1 time he won the Bill Masterson's Award for dedication to hockey and stuff. And for many years, Dave Taylor was the captain of the Los Angeles Kings. He was a captain from, I think, the mid-'80s into 1989. And then he surrendered his captaincy to the great one, Wayne Gretzky. But Dave continued to wear the alternate captain for the rest of his career for the Kings. And he only played in 1 Stanley Cup. That was 1993 when the Kings made it to the finals, but they lost to the Montreal Canadiens. Dave retired from the NHL after the 1993-1994 season. His career stats: 431 goals, 638 assists, 4,069 points. That ranks up there on the top 5 of all-time scored by Canes players and points and stuff. In the playoffs, Dave scored 26 goals, 33 assists for 59 points. His number 18 is hanging from the rafters from the Staples Center in LA. And for many years after Dave retired from playing hockey for the Canes, he became Canes general manager for about 9 seasons. And then he worked for the front office for the St. Louis Blues for a while and stuff like that. And Dave's stats are kind of like borderline Hall of Fame and stuff like that. There hasn't been a push to get Dave Taylor into the Hockey Hall of Fame and stuff, but Barry Melrose, who coached him towards the end of his career, says that Dave Taylor is a future Hockey Hall of Fame and stuff. And plus, in addition, he said on a podcast years ago that he scored over 500 goals, but Dave only scored 431, so that might have been a mistake by Barry Melrose and stuff. But, anyway, Dave Taylor is probably one of the best players in Kings history besides Marcel Dion and Luc Robitaille and the great one, Wayne Gretzky. And that's about it on Dave Taylor. And tomorrow's person I profile will be about Hockey Hall of Fame defenseman Rob Blake, longtime Kings defenseman. And that's about it on that. And more video blogs coming tomorrow. First video blog will be about the 2001 WWE King of the Ring pay-per-view. And the second video blog will be about MBTA bus route 77 going from Harvard Square Station to Arlington Heights. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about Rob Blake. Lots of great video blogs coming your way in the near future. 2002 WWE King of the Ring pay-per-view on Monday, and then the return of the top 10 of everything and anything. Some great lists coming up, like the 10 greatest places that have the best pizza slices in the world, and then the top 10 and the 10 people who should have wrestled Vince McMahon in a wrestling match, and also the 10 greatest ladies named Julie of all time and stuff like that. Miss Broughton's going to be up there on the list, I'm telling you right now. And more. And also get ready for personality profiles the next few weeks of good athletes, Boston sports athletes, like former sports athletes like Fred Land, Terry O'Reilly, Casey Jones, and Steve Nelson, among others. Have a good night, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And in words of Dr. Shockey, this action will not be tolerated in BMHS. And hi, Vern! I would always say that to Vern Armin, who used to work at Hard Hanks. Bye now.